Hey friends, I'm back with another video. This is going to be another Rogue Adventures with Dabriah and Dildaf. And as always, there is Daisy and Vanya joining us too. Because let's face it, once you get past 65, things start to get a little bit dicey and we need a little help. So we're going to head over here to the Payneal Stone. And right now we're just focusing on doing one of the dailies because I've been a slacker, but maybe not really a slacker so much as I just haven't had the time to post a poll on the YouTube community tab lately. And for that, I do apologize, but trying to call myself a slacker right now would be difficult because I have been working my ass off and making and posting videos. I've been treating my channel as a full-time job because I've been not going to my daytime job because, as you know, my car issue, I was sideswiped. It was a hit and run. They still haven't caught the guy, and my car is going in the shop on Monday finally because they're just so backed up here. I guess there's a lot of nonsense going on out there, so I want you all to be very careful out there. It is not pleasant to be driving the way things are right now. I think it just seems like everybody is completely high out of their mind and they forgot what speed limits are. So it looks like we need to go kill some Karens. Let's go kill us some Karens. No, Karens. They are the cat people. They are like the ancestors to the Vashir. And I believe they're right over here. Yeah, I don't know why I always take the long way around. Oh, there's a leatherhide basilisk attacking us for some reason. Dude, didn't you see that we were invisible? At least I thought we were. Okay, the bard is neglecting their duties. Yeah, Song of Travel. I thought I had it on. I must have been incorrect in that assessment. So we're going to try to head over there. There's this little outpost here, right near where you come in from Tox. That's a little Karen outpost. I want to see your manager. Right now. So we got to fight these Karens. You know, I like coming in from that side, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip over by the water here because they're a little easier. These are a little easier to manage. I'm missing somebody. What happened to Daisy? That bitch is underwater. All right, let's get her over here. I'm lucky that Song of Travel lasts for a few seconds. I think I had her like facing downward or something, so it didn't work so well. So let's see what my melody is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow, haste, regen, and let's change that one. That's like a resist. Let's add a song that gives us a proc. That sounds good. A proc. It's like the bard is a proctologist because they give everybody procs and they like looking at buttholes. Anyway, what is wrong with me? Why do I say so many stupid things? This is why nobody's watching my channel. Alright, and as always, I'm not using any kind of third-party software. When I 3-box like this, I just have macros. Mostly, I just tap the assist key that I've made. Excellent gorilla hide. I wonder if that's worth anything. Is it worth anything, guys? Let me know. Leave a comment. And there we go. Let's see. So that gorilla counts. The gorillas count as Karens, and I think these Karens count as Karens. I'm gonna get your manager. Okay. That's like gonna be saying that every time I pull a Karen. It's like, you know what's funny is, I drive for Uber, for those of you who are brand new to the channel, because I'm not shy about what I do for a living. And sometimes I get ladies with the name Karen on the app requesting a ride. And just because of the whole phenomenon on the internet, I'm always kind of afraid and I'm apprehensive and I'm cringing because I'm like, oh great, I gotta go pick up a Karen, you know? And I'm always thinking that they're gonna be this horrible, unpleasant person who's gonna find some fault with my service as a driver, and they're going to want to speak to a manager, and there are no managers with Uber. I mean, I'm sure like with corporate there is, but drivers are not employees. We don't really answer to managers or anything. If anything, I guess we answer to just passengers in a sense, because they can leave us crap ratings or something. But most of the time most of the Karens out there, they just have a very unfortunate name, and they're super nice. They're super sweet. I've never actually had a Karen, someone named a Karen, be a Karen, if that makes sense. Hey, we already got our prize. That is awesome. Maybe we'll do the second task of the day that I have on here. Let's see who needs what. Let's collect our reward. So it's intricate. If anybody has anything less than intricate. Wow. Dabriah was still wearing a rough combatant's mantle. That's pretty sad. So combatant's pauldron, yes please. That is a massive upgrade. I'm kind of surprised that I hadn't upgraded Dabriah's shoulders, but I really only play Dabriah for you guys. Like I don't play her a whole lot otherwise, because she has been a video person the whole time. Like this character pretty much was created for Rogue Adventures. And let's see here, we got intricate and we also got rough, so let's another rough pauldron, because I believe, yes, they also are wearing a fabled belt. Remember that time that Dabriah and Dildaf got killed in Howling Stone fighting that fabled whatchamajigger that we were fighting, that fabled monster? Are all three of these wearing the fabled belt? Yeah, they're all wearing the fabled silk sash, and all of them need the shoulder piece because they're all wearing rough. That's pretty funny. I don't usually have it so uniform across the board for all the characters. So yeah, it's like all three are kind of wearing the same stuff. So I'm gonna have Vanya turn her song back on, and I guess we're gonna run back to let's see, where do we gotta go to now? Arkstone, right? Yeah, the Arkstone. Arkstone kind of sucks, and you know what? Let's make sure everybody's just running straight, not facing down. And then I'm going to take a shortcut, just run across the water here to get back to Tox, because I don't think I need to take the long way like I usually do. Let's just take this way and go straight to the zone in or zone out. All right, we're back here in Tox. That was so quick. I didn't expect it to go so quickly. So we're going to run and do a second daily, because that was, I think we just did the level 65 one, and we're going to go do the level 70 one, which should be a much bigger challenge because we're only 66. And just going to run over here to the POK book. I'm saving my Throne of Heroes for getting back from Arkstone, because getting back from Arkstone is such a pain in the butt, guys. Usually with Arkstone, I just want to gate out because there's so much going on. Although, I guess with Arkstone, you could always just jump off the edge anywhere and you end up in Freeport. But then Freeport is a freaking maze. So, okay, to get to Arkstone, we want to go towards the Freeport Stone because the entrance is through Freeport. Yes, it is completely true that there is an entrance through the Guild Hall. You can go to that little gnome and buy one of his little stones to give back to him. Tell me that's not a racket right there, that it's not a complete profit scam where you gotta buy the item from him just to give it back to him so he can resell it to you later. And for what? All to get a portal to go to Arkstone, when all I have to do is go to Freeport and just wander around the city until I find the damn place. True scammer. The only sad part is that I actually pity the jerk for having to live in the walls. But I guess if he ever does retire, he'll be set for life. I'm not sure if I've actually done a video with Dabriah and Dildaf going to Arkstone already. It's actually possible that I have, but considering they're still going to get XP and it is a hot zone, hopefully it's not going to be too much of the same all over again. So let's see where we are headed. Okay, I see the entrance is over here because we want to go into this big round building down here, and there's an entrance over this way. And I know there's probably a better, easier entrance to deal with and all that, but this is what I chose. I chose to go through this door, and it's the door I go to every time because it's the way that I know. Here's the same old merchants and stuff, and we got to go to one of these little teleport pads. It doesn't matter. There's one on either side. We're just going to use this one this time. I think they both go to the same spot. Beam me up, Scotty. And I know I say the same tired ass stuff every time, Probably. But you know what? What's a Trekkie supposed to do when you're getting beamed up from a teleport pad? You're supposed to say, beam me up, Scotty. I guess I could try to be a little more original and say, beam me up, Chief O'Brien, but it just doesn't have the same ring to it. Not to mention, I mean, maybe the correct thing is Chief O'Brien, energize, or something, you know? Maybe that's what they say. Maybe they say energize instead of beam me up. Anyway, so we get to the top and we go here. As you see, it's just another teleport pad. Just run into it. And there you go, Arkstone. And here we are. You know, I'm not sure if I was ever impressed by the little butterfly things going around, but I can confirm something. I'm definitely not impressed by it now, because it's just little static butterfly wings. They're not flapping, they're not animated, they're not anything. It just looks pretty stupid. And I really wish they would either get rid of it altogether or something, or at the very least, like, cut down on it. I mean, this is just way too many butterflies. It's a little bit much. It's like the longer you stand here staring, the more you see. It's like they just keep spawning. They never despawn. You see this? It's like a swarm. It's like they're under siege. They're under attack. And really, they start looking like orange triangles if you stare at them long enough. Anyway, I just thought I would share my opinion on that. And I know opinions are like buttholes and everybody's got one and most of them stink and blah blah. So these spirit stags seem pretty harmless, at least if you're of a good race. And I'm also got the invisibility song going. These guys, not so much, but I'm invisible, so they're ignoring me at the moment. I want to see if I can go up this little hill to the right where that creepy looking castle thing is, and see if I could spot any of the undead guys, because they just look kind of cool. So we're gonna try to attack this dude on the dead horse, because why? I want to beat the dead horse. We like beating dead horses, don't we, folks? Okay, gonna hit my melody. It'd be nice if Dabriah was actually attacking. I'm also going to confirm that all my mercs are active. Yep, we beat him. We beat the dead horse. Good for us. Just seeing what is something worth looting and what is not worth looting. Oh, look at that. That's a nice AUG, but I think I'm going to send it to Daisy for now because it's got more mana than it has hit points. And I know we're under attack, but I want to take care of one thing at a time here. Ooh, it's another dead horse that we can beat. Pretty much the same stuff except no AUG that time. And there's these guys here, these fallen spirits. So let's try to javelin. Throw javelins at this guy to pull him. So one thing I wanted to look at, it was something about the conversation we had last night during the live stream where Hippie and I had a chat about an AA ability that rogues do not get, but bards get it and monks get it. And it was to throw a phantom dart, right? So I want to see if I actually have something like that. And I don't think I do. And at some point, I'm going to have to go through all my AAs here with Dabriah because I'm also at level 66. And I'm going to want to make hotkeys for them. And I will do that separately because I don't want this video to just get really dull. Oh, look at this. Is this a named of some kind? I don't know. He's level 70 and he's called Manifestation of Ravenglass. We're level 66. Let's try to take him. Hopefully it's not a raid mob. Otherwise this is going to be a hilarious end to the video. And he is kind of tough, but I have faith in Dildaf. I think Dildaf is going to pull it off. Unless we start getting a whole bunch of ads. My nose is itchy again today. Does that mean somebody's talking about me or something? Okay, now Dildaf is just being an insane douchebag. Why is he running around pulling things? I don't think we're gonna survive if he keeps doing this shit. He's pulling aggro like crazy. He's running around killing like attacking everything. I have myself set as puller. We're not going to survive if he pulls one more thing. I don't feel like we're going to survive this. I don't know why he had to pull half the zone. This always pisses me off so damn much, and he does it constantly. I don't know if Daybreak has been intentionally doing things to the mercenaries to make them more stupider. Well, at least the named is down. I don't even know if it drops anything to make it worth attacking, but let's see if there's any kind of cool prize. Well, there's a sword for Shadow Knight and Paladin. That looks kind of cool. Then there's these skulls, which I'm assuming are for quest. Yeah, I don't know, folks. If Dildaf keeps misbehaving the way he is, I'm gonna have to replace his ass. I don't want to. I really don't. And I never thought I'd hear myself say it. Either that or I'm just not going to play Dabriah anymore. I'll just have him show up once in a while on screen, but not actually play him. Because I can't play a character that doesn't behave. Even like I know he's a mercenary, but I don't want to be playing Dabriah and having Dildaf intentionally going out of his way to try to get her killed all the time. Is this thing worth anything? Nope, it's another one of those useless weapons. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know if he was intentionally just trying to get everybody in the group killed. I know I'm supposed to be fighting whirlwinds, but it's always nice to fight something a little different. And usually when I come up here to Arkstone, which is very rare. I don't come up to Arkstone often. One reason is I just don't like dealing with Freeport at all. But usually when I've been up here, the undead have always been camped. And maybe it's because of that sword that dropped. I haven't even really looked at the stats on it. So let's take a quick look at the stats on it. It's required level 60, recommended 66, 100 hit points, 95 mana endurance. Base damage is 31, delay is 24. It's a one-handed slashing. So it's sort of similar to like maybe an elaborate knight's sword or an intricate knight's sword that you can craft. This also has runic, which is a dark shimmer surrounds you, increasing your damage absorption between 100 and 100. So I guess that's sort of like a rune that it casts on you and it keeps you from taking 100 damage or something. I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't seem like a terrible sword. I don't know. I think level 60 is a little high on the required side. I would have said more like 55 or 50 because I think you could get better ratio than 1.292. Still, it's cool. I'll see, you know. I don't always have the best memory for comparing one thing or another. This is kind of interesting. This creepy old tree with like shields hanging from it. Let's take out one more of these fallen spirits here. Dildaf, buddy, are you gonna start doing better, or do I have to like spank you or something? Like remove you from the group for a while, put you on administrative leave? Because I'll do it, man. I think the channel can survive without you. Ooh, that looks like a intricate defiant spear, which I don't really need, but you know, it could always be useful to somebody in the group or something. Actually, I think that's for like shaman and casters, but you know, there's always going to be someone that's a shaman that can use it. I don't love the look of it. Really, that's the Spear of Ravenglass? Why does it look like an intricate? Damn it. They fooled me. They completely fooled me. I fell for it. Well, I won't fall for it again. So I see that other guy with the spear, but I'm tempted to not pull him just to show you that I'm not fooled. It'd be hilarious if that one actually has an intricate spear though, but I'm sure he doesn't. Oh, hey, I need one of my poisons is gone. Let's do the one that gives them a slow, because it's always nice. You can never have too much slow going on. So I think we're gonna turn the travel song back on, and we're gonna head over towards where the whirling dervishy guys are, or the whirlwinds. Yes, the whirlwinds. So we gotta avoid all the bush, the evil, angry bush over here. All these very naughty, ill-tempered shrubberies. Why does this thing on the map to the left here look like a set of balls? Either that or it's just me and I'm stupid. I think it's probably just me. So this is how you get to the whirlwinds. You just gotta follow the side here, and there's a ramp that takes us there. Oof, these guys always scare me, but they don't really attack. So see here, there's a ramp that goes up. It's kind of like the Rainbow Bridge that takes you up to Asgard. Asgard? I don't know. I'm from Asgard. Anyway. You know, like where Loki and Thor comes from. Asgard. Notice I said Loki and Thor. Not the other names that everybody knows. Not the ones from Asgard. I'm talking about the ones from Asgard. Kind of like the gods that you ordered from Wish. I wish I was a better artist, because there's times where I would just love to do like little comic strips or something that maybe I could like post in my Discord, and or just even here on YouTube sometimes under the community tab, and make t-shirts and stuff out of, because I would love to do like just stupid parodies of things, you know, like, yes, I'm Thor from Asgard. It's like, what do you do in Asgard? We guard our ass, because there's a whole lot of ass grabbing going up there, and if you don't want your ass grabbed, you gotta guard it. That's the whole Night of the Roxbury thing. There's a whole lot of ass grabbing going on up there. Okay, let's do hide corpse. Elder whirlwinds. So I gotta kill elder whirlwinds, and I don't think I'm killing the elders. I'm just killing like generic crappy ones. So now I gotta go up this one. This is more like the Rainbow Bridge over here. I mean, look at all the different colored rocks and stuff. And yep, these are the elders, and that's an awakened one. What's the difference? Like, is the elder like sleepy? Is like barely awake. The other one's like awakened. Let me turn off puller for now also, just to make sure that Dildaf knows that he's got to be over here and help. We are definitely doing great on DPS in this team, and I do enjoy playing this team. I don't want anybody to get the illusion when I talk about that I only play this team for streams, that I don't enjoy playing it. I very much do, and that's why I think I've actually done a video with this team here, but just because I'm not really of a high enough level to go to the next daily, I'm gonna do it again. And it's not like I'm saying the exact same stuff as I did in the other video too, so it's still unique, I hope, enough to warrant taking time out of your day to watch. I think a lot of people watch my videos while they're on the toilet, kind of like how I watch a lot of videos while I'm on the toilet. So hey you, are you pooping? You having a good poop? I hope you have a good poop. Thank you for watching. I know you have a lot to choose from while you're pooping, but you chose to watch me, and for that, I thank you, sir. Alright, let's get the team moving. Ooh, Tempest. I think that's the named guy. Yep. Tempest is the rare named up here. So let's pull him off to the side here. Hopefully we've got Tempest far enough away from the other things so it doesn't aggro anything else. I also want to make sure, am I playing all the right songs with the Bard? Yes. I really need to adjust my UI for these other characters on this team. I've only updated Dabriah's. So hey, somebody leveled up. It looks like someone dropped some boots, and the boots are kind of crappy. I'm sure they were great for the time. Oh jeez, we're getting ambushed over here. They're bushing my or amming my bush. That all sounds terrible. Forget I ever said it. What about this black orb? Okay, that doesn't look like it's worth anything either. At least not to me. I don't plan on doing these quests. Maybe I should, but I'm not going to right now. Let me know in the comments if any of you know what some of this stuff is for, and if they're for quests. Also, Dabriah leveled up. Dabriah is officially now 67. That's pretty sweet. Congrats to Dabriah for hitting 67. I'm taking this roundabout way to go through here just because I don't like getting surprises. Hopefully I can grab this guy that's up on top of the hill there, and he's gonna come on down because he's the next contestant on Get Your Ass Whooped. You thought I was gonna say Price is Right, didn't you? So, wow, there's more leveling up going on. Sounds like everybody leveled up that one. There were 2 dings. So we got Dabriah at 67. We got Daisy at 67, and we got Vanya at 67. They're pretty much all neck and neck. Oh, hey, we got Elaborate now. So let's compare the Elaborate belt compared to the Fabled, because I know at some point it's worth more to wear the Elaborate belt over the Fabled. So we got 200 hit points on the Elaborate belt compared to 150 hit points. We also have 29 AC over 10. Attack, we lose 2 points on attack. Oh, we gain 4 hit points on hit point regen. For hit point regen alone, I'd say it's worth it. 33% haste instead of 36. You know, I think it's worth it for the belt because we're only losing 3% haste, which is negligible. But we get all this other stuff. We even get more saves. Uh-oh, we're getting attacked. So let's finish fighting. Let's fight this thing, the ad here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to switch to the belt, to the Elaborate Defiant belt. What would you guys do? Oh, look, we got another one of these stones. And it does have a lot more mana, so this one can go to the Bard. And then I will loot one for Dabriah if a third one drops. So yeah, I'm going to get Combatants, Elaborate Combatants belt for everybody and just switch out the belts because of the hit point regen is going to be nice to have. Yeah, see, half of the hit points coming from the belt were from this AUG, which I could always take the AUG out and put it in this other belt, further improving the hit points even more. And I only lose 2 points to attack rating. I gain 4 points for the hit point regen. I gain heroic stats and much better AC. I only lose 3 points of haste. The biggest thing is the 22 magic resistance, which is amazing. This has no magic resistance at all. It just has fire, disease, and poison. So I do feel like it is better and wiser to switch to the Elaborate belt. So Daisy got one of her buffs here, Strength of the Hunter. Let's cast that on the group. Oh, it looks like it's being overwritten by Brells, which that's fine. The Ranger got a couple of upgraded spells, and so did the Bard. They now have the Shenanigans spell that is a slow and dot. It says it summons ethereal halflings to slow and dot the enemy. It would be great if we could actually see a little horde of translucent halflings come at a monster and just beat on them. Or they distract the enemy by offering them slices of pie. Oh, Dildaf, I know that's not your fault. I should set myself as puller. But it seems like you're apt to run up and charge at things no matter what. So I'm going to set myself as puller again. And hopefully Dildaf behaves for the next pull and we don't get another big mess of stuff going on. Okay, we got aggro. Let's see if it works. Yes, Dildaf behaved himself and he jumped into tank as normal. Is it possible that maybe either some areas there's a pathing issue or some areas where there's like undead, it has a tank behaving differently? Oh hey, look, we got Elaborate Helm. Well, Vanya can use that, so we'll send it to her. But Vanya already has an Elaborate Helm, so that's just something that's going to end up going to the bazaar. We might end up getting 2. Oh, he started wandering away. Dang it. See, now Dildaf is being a douche. See, Dildaf the douche. He ran up to it. I don't know why he did that. It could have something to do with the fact that we had aggro with 2 of them. But it's not like that's helping, you know? It's not helping. Dildaf, you're not helping. You are indeed making things worse for the group when you do that. I hope you know. I hope you know that everything you're doing right now is wrong and incorrect. It is bad form, Dildaf. Don't you want to make your tribe of dwarves happy and proud of you? Oh, here we go. We aggroed this one too. Yeah, that's the backstory. Dildaf's lineage comes from a group of tribal dwarven warriors. I still haven't gotten out of him if he's from Butcher Block or from some other weird faraway place. I don't think he's from Thurgoden though. I could say that because he's not nearly pale enough. Those guys are pasty. I have yet to ask him if he's ever ruined his own lands or not too. Maybe I should. Hey Dildaf, have you ever ruined your own lands? Have you ever ruined mine? Would you like to ruin mine? Oh, hey, this one's got more hit points. So, yeah, this one's definitely going to Dabriah. Nice. Nice, nice. Yes. I want to go to like an Everquest convention and try to pick up the ladies by saying, hey, have you ever ruined your own lands? Would you want me to ruin your lands for you? Or just something really stupid and very classic Everquest, you know? Can I practice my baking skill in your kitchen? I don't know. How do you think that would go over, guys? I think I'd get slapped a lot. Have you ever tried to come up with cheesy pickup lines that were based on Everquest? Let me know in the comments below if you come up with any good cheesy pickup lines based on Everquest. Also, let me know in the comments below. Let's try to come up with the absolute best cheesy pickup line that is Everquest in nature. I'm going to keep thinking about this throughout the whole video, folks. So try not to get mad at me if I just start spitting out random quotes. It's like, hey, can I enter your minds of malfunction? No. Do you have an elaborate great staff in your guild bank? Would you like one? Oh, God. I'm going to stop. I'm going to end up getting like canceled, or I'm going to lose 500 subs. That being said, I guess it's a good time as any to bring it up. I'm getting very, very close to reaching 1,000 subs, and the crew has demanded a sacrifice. And so I've agreed to this deal. If the channel reaches 1,000 subscribers by Christmas Eve, and that 1,000 either holds or goes up on Christmas Eve, then on Christmas Day, I will dye the white stripe in my beard red. Hippie keeps pushing. He keeps pushing to have me dye the dark part green and the stripe red. But I'm like, that's a little too much. So I've agreed to do just the white stripe red. So if you would like to see me dye the beard, you know, the white streak here red, then please share the videos, share whatever you can, tell your friends, see if, you know, more people subscribe, and you could watch me dye the hair. I don't know if I'm going to make a video of me dyeing it or just make a video of me with the beard already dyed. I'm a little weird and self-conscious about all that stuff, like doing the whole process, because honestly, when it comes to dyeing hair, I just kind of brute force it. I'm not very good at it, but of course I'm poor, and so I'm gonna do it myself. I'm not going to a salon. I'm just gonna buy maybe some a jar of Manic Panic or something and go at it, you know. My job as an Uber driver, I'm pretty confident that no one would really be bothered if their driver had a festive beard for Christmas. So I think maybe it would be considered weird if it was any other time of the year, possibly, but people are usually pretty chill and friendly during the holidays. I could always also pull it off by just wearing a nice Christmas hat. That is, if I'm even able to drive come Christmas, because there is the possibility still that my car not be repaired by then. I hope it is, because I'm running out of money, which is kind of why I always suggest or ask people that, hey, if you like the video, please do leave a super thanks, because it would really help me out a lot. You know, you always hear about the starving artist and this and that, and I'm not starving yet, but I could be, folks. And I really like not starving, and I really like paying my bills on time and all that good stuff. And I'm hoping that it continues, that I continue to be okay during this shitty crisis of mine. So if you'd like to support me, consider doing a super thanks. That would be great. So we finished the mission here. We hit 67. Dare I try for 68? I just might, because then we could do even more challenging missions. Let me see if I have another task for level 70. Ooh, the Hive and Deep Orcs. See, I don't think I would be very good with going to the Hive. I'm not even sure where the hell it is or how to get there, and the Deep Orcs are just so deep. I don't know if I could get on their deep level. I think that they the deep is beyond Corythus Creep. I think it's undershore. It's an undershore zone. So maybe I can manage to do that. And maybe what I can do is grab a druid to join the group. I can drop one of the mercenaries and get teleported over there somewhere closer so it wasn't so hard. Shadow Link leggings. That's interesting. I'm sure those were phenomenal at one time, but now they're just kind of meh. But maybe they have some kind of value as far as, or Shade Link. Did I say Shadow Link? Shade Link. Jesus, I can't pronounce anything correctly. They do not even have any kind of value for tribute. So that is very sad. That is very disappointing. I don't really get the whole thing why they decided to give some things this amazing tribute value and other things have absolutely no tribute value at all. Oh, did I have something actually spawn on top of me? It sure looks like it did. So what do you guys think? You think we're going to make it to the 1K mark for Christmas? I'd say that'd be a pretty cool Christmas gift for me to reach that 1,000 mark, because when you hit 1,000, at least that's what YouTube says, when you hit 1,000 you start earning advertising revenue, and I wouldn't mind getting some of the advertising revenue. So we are at 56%. The XP seems to have slowed down. Either that or just feels like it. Ooh, I almost ran right off the edge. If I do that, then the video's just over because I don't want to have to run back up here. I wonder if anybody ever gets knocked off the edge. Like, could you imagine if these whirlwinds could do like a gust of wind or something and sort of yeet you off the side and you end up in Freeport and you're like, dang it, I almost had it dead and it yeeted me. I really do enjoy playing a rogue. There's nothing like backstabbing and rifling through your enemy's pockets in between stabs. And if you're wondering, yes, I have this button where I'm always picking their pockets in battle. Do ability 2, then do ability 1. See, I hide, I pick their pockets, and then I try to do ability 8, which is disarm. So I'm doing a whole bunch of things when I press this button here. Oh, we got an Elder Whirlwind on deck. Maybe I should go back to mess with those undead again. Oh, I should find a place for my Arkstone token here. Level 65 AUG. Oof! I didn't know I was still wearing a rough Defiant tunic, guys. Check that out. I really could use an upgrade there. So I wonder what is up over towards this castle looking thing, and if it's a place I should even go to, because I don't know, I get the feeling that it's extremely dangerous, yet it could be extremely hilarious if I actually go up and get killed. So let's see, why did it just get dark? So clicking on the beam and standing here doesn't seem to do anything. So I guess you're not going to get a funny ending. I wonder if this guy like holds the key to go up on that thing, and it's possible, but I still don't feel like messing with him. Hey, I need more poison. There we go. All right, javelin. Oof, I figured I was going to get both of those guys. I'm glad I didn't get like a third one. So how many of you have ever watched some of our live streams? I live stream both here on YouTube and over there on Twitch. So if you haven't followed or subscribed to those, then please do. Yesterday's live stream was particularly good because we broke another record. We had a peak of, I think it was 22 people watching at one time. It might have been more. I actually have a screenshot of it that I took with my phone because I just like doing that stuff. I like having like a little record of, hey, this was like a record for me. I'm sure that there's, very popular streamers out there who get hundreds of people watching them at once. But for me, having 22 people watching me all at once is a rarity, and it was a first-time occurrence. Correction, my new record is 25. I had a whole 25 people watching the stream all at one time. So that is pretty amazing. I was very, very, very happy and impressed. So I wonder if I can double that one day and have like 50 people watching me at once. It might happen. Who knows? That could be another goal for me, get up to 50 and I do something else. I think we're going to get at least 2 with this pull. Yep, I figured we would. And I think the bard needs to take another hit of the poison. What I might do with the bard is I might import Somber's layout for the bard, because Somber already has a lot of macros created, and that might save me some time. Likewise, I could probably do the same for all my characters, because I got higher level characters where I actually did some work to set up proper macros, and I should just do that. I should just import those settings instead of trying to do them over again, because it's really time consuming. Especially when you start looking into AA abilities, disciplines, and combat abilities, and you're trying to make macros where you're combining some of them together to reduce on the key presses and just make everything work more efficiently. Oof, I've been stunned. So guys, I think I'm going to end it here, because I noticed that when videos start to get really long, people lose interest. After all, you can only see somebody killing the same things over and over again before you get bored. But I am going to ask that anybody that watches the video to give me suggestions, level 70 and up, or level 70 zones, to bring Dabriah, Dildaf, and Daisy and Vanya to go and explore and kill things. Where should I take the next group? If I have multiple responses, I will use all of the responses to create a poll, and then I will post the poll up on YouTube under the community tab where people can answer the poll. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Also, remember that if I make it to the 1,000 subscribers by Christmas Eve, I will agree to dye the white stripe in my beard red, and I will do a video of myself like that, so everybody could remember, yes, Fez kept his word and he dyed his video red. I might even just do a live stream so people could see it live during like Christmas Day or something. We'll see what happens. I don't even know what I'm doing Christmas Day. I don't think it's a whole heck of a lot, because I don't have much going on in my life, folks. Just saying. If anything, I'll probably be working on Christmas Day. Hopefully I'll be working. Hopefully my car will be repaired by then and I'll be back on the street, driving people around, offering people the excellent customer service that I was known for when I was driving. Because, you know, I'm a polite fella. I try to keep everybody happy, and I try to do the same even in my streams. Yeah, I can be crude and crass sometimes, but I think if there's a place for it, it's here on my channel on YouTube, and I think people enjoy a little more of the real me as opposed to the completely censored me that I want to be when I'm driving, because again, I try to be, you know, more professional there, because you never know what the hell someone's going through, what their day has been. And you can't really end the video on your driver, because it's not a video. They're driving you. If somebody doesn't like what I'm saying on YouTube, they can just look away. They can stop the video. They could go find a good YouTuber like Call Me Chris or Jacksepticeye, or someone that actually has some skill and talent. And I'm not saying that I'm terrible on purpose. I just know that I'm not the best one out there. But hey, I try to be helpful and or useful and entertaining to the best of my ability. And I think that there's always a niche for a crappy Everquest YouTuber who tries really hard because they're plucky. And maybe some folks like my ridiculously inappropriate humor. I don't know. This is it. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Rogue Adventures with Dabriah and Dildaf. It looks like Dildaf is chilled out a little bit, and he's not being obnoxious and trying to pull every damn dervish in the zone. I don't know what's been getting into him. Again, I think he's just upset that Somber Dirge and Gingerfist has cut into his screen time, and maybe that's my fault, and maybe that's just the way it is, Dildaf, because it's not always about you. I see you went with the full ginger look today. Ah, I see what it is. He knows that I really have a thing for gingers, so he's trying to appeal to me by being a full ginger. Usually he just has like a red hair or red beard, but I'm sure if I zone out or just turn around a couple of times, his beard and his hair will look completely different again. He's got a backpack full of fake wigs and beards, man, and he just changes his look just on a whim. Kind of like me. I used to do that all the time. And we'll end the video by doing our always dramatic jump off of the edge of Arkstone so you can all see what happens when you leave Arkstone. Bonsai! I like that pose, and like arms are out with daggers up. I'm gonna like fall on my own knives when I fall, man. That's gonna suck. So yeah, you end up in Freeport in the water, so you don't actually die. It's a pretty safe and fast way to leave, although you still have to deal with Freeport. So I don't know if I'm either going to still use my, there you go, like for a second it's like I'm gonna hit the land, I'm gonna die. It's like, nope, I hit the water. Let me make sure everybody's following. So if you enjoyed this video, please give the video a thumbs up. If you disliked the video, you're welcome to give the video a thumbs down. Whether you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, leave a comment telling me what I did right or wrong in the video. What would you do to make the video better? If you like what I do here and you would like to support me and support the channel, consider subscribing if you haven't already subscribed. Or, better yet, you can join the channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join our private Discord server. YouTube membership's not your thing? If you look into links below the video, you'll find a link to the Patreon page. Patreon members also have similar perks and privileges, like a link to join our private Discord. On our private Discord, we hang out, share memes, have a good time, and if you're ever in a live stream with us, that's where we do our live chat. You can also leave a super thanks. A super thanks is like a one-time thing where you say thank you for making the video and for all the videos you make. I appreciate you, Fez. Finally, you can always share the video. Sharing the video with friends will help the channel grow and help me get to that 1,000 subscriber goal by Christmas Eve, where I'm gonna have to dye my beard red. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.